Okay, my lovelies, so I am currently filming on my phone. I'm having some technical difficulties and I will definitely let you know what that is and just kind of update you. This is not a permanent thing. It's only until I fix the problem that I have. Okay, so real quick, I went into my Wet n Wild serum. You already know I use that every time. The Maybelline for the perimeters of my face and the little ones I sampled for my T-zone. I'm almost done with this and it's so good. We are going to start with the complexion product I purchased, which is the Merit Beauty Foundation Stick. I think if I remember correctly, this retails for $38. Since I got this in PR almost 2 years ago, it's different. It's not the same thing than what I actually picked up for the sale. They did revamp it a tiny bit. As you can tell, the component is bigger, and that's because there is a tiny more product in the new one, and also the shade is different and the logo at the top also changed. This one's too dark, so I bought a shade that I can mix with so that I can create my perfect color. Now, I have used these. This is not going to be like a first impressions like the first time I filmed this video on my camera. I already know these products, I've been using them, but I still wanted to do this video of using what I picked up in a video for you all. Okay, so we're going to start with the older one, which is Buff, and it's just a tiny bit too dark, as you could tell. Usually when I purchase foundation, especially like at the drugstore, Buff is what I look for in the title. So when I ordered this, when they contacted me for the PR, I just figured, you know, oh, it's Buff, like it'll work for me. No, it's too dark, it's way too dark. But I have been enjoying this. It's a really good stick foundation. I've used it 3 or 4 times. I think 3 or 4 times since I purchased it, and it's really good. My complexion looks amazing by the end of the day. Like, it holds in my oil really well in my T-zone, so it's definitely a good one. They did a good job, and I will enjoy it now that I have a lighter shade to mix my darker one with. Okay, and here is what that looks like. So pretty. By the way, Linen is a lighter shade I purchased. All right, so now I'm going to jump into the Laura Mercier concealer that I purchased. 2N is the shade, and this retails for $33. I'm not going to go too much into depth like I did the first time I filmed this, because it's not really a first impressions. I already know how these products work, but this new Laura Mercier, well, new to me because it's not a new product, I've actually really been enjoying it. So good, and I can't believe it took me this long to try it out. And speaking of concealers, Miss Natasha Denona announced today that a new concealer is coming. Who is excited? All right, so technical issues. So for those of you who didn't know, I actually edit my videos on my phone. I have the Final Cut Pro on my laptop, but the last time I tried to edit a video on there, I almost broke my laptop. So it's a very... This is what I deal with every day. Okay, I'm only starting this video early because I need to get this video up today. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are usually my upload days. Okay, so like I was saying, I have Final Cut Pro on my laptop, but it's just a very complicated software to use. So I've been on the hunt to find a software that I can get for my laptop. Right now, I basically upload my footage from the camera to my phone, and I edit on an app that I purchased. It was like a one-time fee, and that's what I edit my videos on, is my phone on the app that I purchased. So I need to upload the footage from the camera to my phone. And for my Canon, yeah, the software that I'm using, it's having issues. I've been having issues with it, I want to say in the past probably 2-3 months. It's just been all of a sudden like dropping connection, and then it stops uploading the footage onto my phone. Friday, my video was late and I didn't upload until Saturday. It just kept doing that, and I told myself, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna try my best to hopefully figure this out. So what I did is I rebooted my internet, and that seemed to work. Well, this time around, it's just nothing is working. I think it connected like 2 or 3 times and then it kept dropping. Nothing was uploaded, and it would drop literally when there was probably like 1 or 2 minutes left before the video was done uploading. And then it would just drop the signal and nothing would be uploaded, which is very frustrating. I'm not savvy when it comes to technology. My husband is good with that, and he's not here, he's at work. So usually when I have issues, he helps me out. I'm like stressing. Okay, the next thing, I actually did not purchase this for the Sephora VIB sale. I already used this in one of my videos, the one with the Armani blushes, but I'm including it, well, I'm using it today, so that's why I'm including it, and it's the Charlotte Tilbury contour wand. I have been enjoying this, it's a good product. Yeah, so that's why I'm having technical issues. I'm going to use the Sigma F23 brush. If I don't mention the brush, I will have everything linked down below. Yeah, so I've been trying, and I even uploaded another app that I can use to transfer the footage from my camera to my phone, and nothing is working. My husband, he probably feels so helpless because he can't help me out, and he already knows how I get when it comes to like technical issues. He's been doing some research from work, and he thinks that there's an update for the camera software, and that's why it keeps doing that. I will say though, the app that I've been using to transfer the footage from my camera to the phone, it used to have a 5-star rating, and I want to say probably 2 or 3 months ago, the rating went down to a 2. And I read the comments, and a lot of them are saying the same exact thing that I'm saying, that the connection is just dropping out of nowhere. I think it's just both parties, like the app itself, and then if there is an update on the camera, that could be it. You know, it kind of hinders me because that's how I am doing things right now. I am editing through my phone, and anytime I can't get the footage from my camera to my phone, I'm just like, what am I gonna do? So I've been so stressed all week. These kids have also, I mean, is there a blue moon going on? Because I feel like there is. This past week and a half has been so tough. Last night I finally broke down crying because the stress with the camera situation and my kids, like I didn't do crap all day. Nothing. I was just not in the mood, and I broke down, and yeah. So now I'm refilming a video that I already filmed. I think I have like 6, 7, maybe even 8 pre-filmed videos in my footage on that camera. So I'm like, I have to film everything for this week now. Some of them I have to refilm. So I'm just like, I like to prepare, so I like to pre-film. If I come up with an idea, I film it, and then that way, like say something happens and I'm too busy to even film for one of the videos of that week, I have this backup footage that I can edit and upload. So I'm that kind of person, and the fact that I have those videos and I can't even use them is so frustrating. Okay, my lovelies, now we're going to move on to powder bronzer, but first let me tell you what I used for powders. I used the Make It Forever HD Loose powder for my under eyes, the K Beauty for my T-zone, and my Chanel for the rest of my face. I know, super bougie, super extra, but it is what it is. Okay, so the House Lapse bronzer is the one that I picked up, and this retails for $38. Medium level 5 is the shade I purchased. I do enjoy this. I really do like the packaging. It's a pretty big component, and that probably explains the price, but honestly, we didn't need it to be this big. I'm also going to mention the Pat McGrath, which retails for $38, and the new NARS, the talc-free formula. So out of these 3, the most I've been enjoying is the NARS, because the House Lapse, I feel like I really do have to build it up, even though the formula is pretty interesting. And the Pat McGrath, it's really nice. It's super smooth, but honestly, like, it's nothing special. And this NARS, I don't know why, I've just really been enjoying it. The Pat McGrath, I have it in shade Bronze Dawn, and it's a decent shade. And for the NARS, I have Laguna 02, which is intended to be the original Laguna shade. So let's go ahead and use the House Lapse first. This is a Sigma F10. I'll just show you. I do have to build this one up. I didn't think I had to, but I feel like just because of the formula, I do have to build it up. I don't mind. I enjoy my bronzers like that. Okay, now I'm going to dig into the Pat McGrath. If you are new here, my apologies that your new video watching me is one, you know, where my footage is from the camera from my phone. This is only temporary. We are going to fix the issue. So if you are somebody who creates content on YouTube, let me know what software you use on your laptop. It's not a Mac. I don't have a Mac laptop, so if it's a program that's you know, more Mac friendly, it's probably not going to work. Yeah, just Final Cut Pro is not, no. All right, to the next thing that I picked up makeup wise is the little Natasha Denona mini nude palette. I just noticed the sticker is like crooked. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have noticed that because it's gonna bug me now. Okay, so this is a kit. It came with a palette and then a little brush. I had all of the boxes for all of these items, but I already threw them away because I already filmed this video. If I seem like a scatterbrain, that's because I am right now. I have so much on my mind, including this whole fiasco with the technical issues. Again, apologies. And, you know, a lot of you are probably going to be like, Mary, don't stress about it. You're thinking about it too much. And you're probably thinking, well, why am I not just taking the week off? And I can't. When you're a smaller creator on YouTube, you get dinged a lot when you go a certain amount of period without actually uploading videos. The phone I have is a decent one. I forget which one it is. I want to say it's like 1 or 2 generations back. So the quality is actually decent on the video. I can even do HD or something like that through the front facing camera, but if I do that I can't see what I'm doing, so I'll have to put a mirror behind me or something. I don't know, but for now, like, this is just what I gotta do, you know. Sometimes you just gotta figure it out and get it done, and while you're fixing the problems. I'm probably gonna speed up through this because I don't want this video to be super long, and I already feel like I'm just talking up a storm because I feel like I have to explain myself. I know you guys don't think I do, but I just feel like I do. I'm gonna jump into the darkest shade, and this is another Natasha Denona mini eyeshadow brush. I have something in my eye. There it is. I got this in another mini kit. Was it the mini Metro? I don't remember, but it's the one that has that pretty gold shade. MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre for my primer. The mini brush that came with the palette. NYX glitter glue. Natasha Denona Draw and Diffuse Brush, MAC Fix Plus. Okay, here is the eye look. So pretty. Natasha Denona mattes blend out like a dream. Love it. Okay, so here are some swatches of the palette, and it was made in Italia. This shade, where is it? This one here, so pretty. Just like the orange undertone it has makes it sparkle so beautifully. It reminds me of one of the shades in the retro palette, the midi retro palette. So pretty. This one right here. Yeah, love this eye look. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. I did go into a tiny bit of e.l.f. mascara. We'll go back to that. Okay, so this wasn't part of my Sephora haul, but I am going to use one of the Armani blushes. I'm actually going to use both. So I have Mania, which is a coral red. on the back of my cheek, and then Amore, which is a dusty rose. I also wanted to clarify that if you film with your phone, I am not knocking you for filming with your phone. I am not saying there's anything wrong with filming with your phone. I started my YouTube channel with filming with my phone. I'm just apologizing because the quality of my videos is not going to be what my audience is used to. That's what I'm apologizing for. I'm not apologizing for filming with my phone. If you film with your phone, that is totally okay. Whatever you need to do and whatever works best for you. You know, some channels just don't have the means to invest in a camera yet, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. So pretty. Okay, I'm going to jump into the Dusty Rose now. Yeah, can you believe I started with my phone? Oh my goodness. Okay, quick observation I made when I reviewed my Pat McGrath quad. If you own the mini nude from Natasha Denona, then you probably don't need this quad because the eye look is going to look very similar. The only difference would be that you have that like super glittery shade here in the Pat McGrath quad. It reminds me of the shades from the Mothership 10 and I think Mothership 9. The Astro Blitz shade in those two palettes are definitely a tiny bit different, a tiny bit more glittery than we are used to. The fallout is real with those shades, and I want to say probably 2 or 3 days after creating the eye look with the Pat McGrath quad, I still had glitter particles left over, which for me personally, that's like, I hate that. So if you're not someone who loves glitter and tries to stay away from it, then you probably don't need that Pat McGrath quad. Okay, another product I purchased is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter, and my little mini is finally done, so we're going to use this today. It's become one of my favorite brow gels. It just does such a good job at keeping my eyebrows up. It's easy to work with. Yeah, it's like an amazing brow gel. I'm so glad I decided to purchase it, at least a mini, and try it out because now I have a full size. By the way, today is the last day for the Sephora VIB sale, so if you need to place another order, today is the day to do it. Okay, and last but not least, I didn't even tell you how much this retailed for. I want to say it's like $22 or $25, but I will be putting like the picture of the product with the price. I think I usually do that when I'm trying out some new makeup. Okay, last but not least is a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and I believe these cost $38 or $39. I've mentioned this quite a few times now, but Mallory Brooke did a video where she put every single Charlotte Tilbury lipstick on her lips. She pretty much did a swatch video, and Very Victoria caught my eye, and it caught my eye enough that I went straight to my Sephora app and added this to the list of purchasing for the Sephora VIB sale. So let me go ahead and put some lip liner on, and then we'll put the lipstick on. I'm going to use the Refi Lip Sculpt in Fawn, so I'll be right back. Okay, the Refi Lip Sculpt is on. I love this lip liner. I own 2 different shades. I think Rosewood is the other one that I own, but I love them both. I love the formula. I think it's such a good lip liner. It lasts all day. Okay, so here is the lipstick from Charlotte Tilbury. Very Victoria. Such a pretty color. This is the Matte Revolution lipstick, and it does have like a slight sweet, almost like a light vanilla cupcake scent. I have been using this quite a bit, and it's just so pretty. Oh, gorgeous. I love Charlotte Tilbury's matte formula. I think it's so pretty. And I'm so sad because every single lipstick that I own from her, it's in this packaging. I don't have like any special packaging in any of her lipsticks, which makes me sad. Okay, my lovely, so here is a full face of all of the makeup I purchased during the Sephora VIB sale. So let's just talk real quick about everything. The Merit Foundation, like I mentioned, this video is not a first impressions. I've already used these products on the video that I had already filmed that I was supposed to be editing for today. And then I have also used these products after that. This Merit foundation, I'm remembering how much I absolutely love it. I think it is so good for a stick foundation. Merit did a good job with this, and I feel like the fact that they improved on the amount of product that is in here. I still think it's a tiny bit too expensive for how much product you actually get, but I cannot deny that it is a beautiful formula. Okay, the Laura Mercier concealer. This pleasantly surprised me. It is such a good concealer. My under eyes look amazing. I am so shocked. Every single time I have used it, I love it. It's gorgeous. Okay, the Danessa Myricks Balm Powder Blush. So this one, I'm not sure about. The formula for me is a little finicky. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know if it's doing this for other people, but like, even when I'm like swatching and blending, like it's doing well, but for some reason on my cheeks it's just not performing like that. I don't know if it's the foundation or what, but I will need to keep using it and figure out which is the way that I enjoy using it the most. The Sephora 99 brush worked really well. I'm actually enjoying it for cream blush, which is great. I did order the 9-6, which is the same shape, just a little bit bigger. We'll see how that one goes, but so far I'm enjoying it. This wand from Charlotte Tilbury, it's actually really nice. I just never was craving picking it up before. I'm glad that I did because I literally got it like 50% off since I had that gift card. It's super easy to use. I love the color for contouring. Yeah, so I think this might become a new favorite. This Natasha Denona Mini Nude Palette. I love this. It is the perfect color story, warm tones. The mattes blended out like a dream. Formula was made in Italia, but I will say the darker matte felt a lot softer than this like nude shade. But I mean, that doesn't even matter because they both performed beautifully. Okay, as far as the blushes, the Armani blushes, I'm including these in here because I purchased these during the Sephora VIB sale and through Sephora. I'm really enjoying these. I need to do a comparison between the Gucci and these, but these are so pretty. The formula is gorgeous. The packaging, I'm kind of getting used to it. It's a little different, not super fancy or luxurious, but I am enjoying it. I think it's a cute little packaging, and the embossment inside it is so pretty. The formula itself also, it's so pretty, especially to the touch. It's a very soft, almost cream to powder kind of formula. And as you can see, my cheeks look gorgeous. This House Labs bronzer. I'm not including the Pat McGrath because I did not purchase that through Sephora. So it's a nice formula. I enjoy the texture of it. It's also like a cream to powder and it's super soft, but I feel like I have to build this up a tiny bit more than I wish. So yeah, like the Pat McGrath one, I do have to build it up as well, but I feel like this one I have to build up more. So it's a very buildable kind of formula, which means you'll probably use more of it than you normally would. To me, that's not a problem at all. This thing is freaking huge anyway, so I doubt I will ever hit pan. But the formula is really nice. It is really nice. I just have to build it up a tiny bit more than I wish I had to. Maybe I should have gone one shade up, but it's so hard to pick a shade. Her shade range is just crazy, right? There's a lot to choose from and it's hard to choose. Okay, the brow gel. You already know I love this because I used up the mini and now here I am. So love that. We'll keep repurchasing it unless I find another one that I will try out. The Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Very Victoria. Absolutely love this. I think it's one of my new favorite lipsticks because this shade, so pretty. It goes perfectly with that Refi Beauty lip liner. Overall, I am so ecstatic with the makeup that I did pick up from the Sephora VIB sale. I didn't go too crazy. I did place 2 other orders, but it was for the Sephora blush brush. A little mini perfume. I think it's a Versace. Patty Alonso recently gave it a really good review. So it was like a little mini $33 perfume. And then a third order, which I just forgot. My brush cleanser. I forgot I needed to stock up on these. So I bought 2 of them. And did I include it? Oh, a face cream. So no more makeup that I purchased with this for the Sephora VIB. So they haven't even shipped yet. So I don't expect to get any of it anytime soon. Okay, my lovelies. Well, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, my apologies for me having to film on my phone. And I'm not apologizing because it is on my phone. I'm just apologizing because you are used to my footage being at a much different quality than it is through my phone. One of the main comments I would get is, one, they think that I'm using a filter. I'm not using a filter. I film in natural lighting, and the phone or the camera on the phone trying to adjust to that makes it look like I have a filter on, but I promise you I do not use filters on my videos. And 2, the audio. I did invest in a little mic, but I don't have the proper, and I don't even think you can connect this because my iPhone doesn't have a little jack to connect this. So I can't even use this for my phone. So if my audio is off, again, apologies. I will do my best when I edit to fix any problems, hopefully. But again, I hope this is okay. It's only temporary until I can figure out how to get the footage on my camera to my phone or figure out a software that I can use on my laptop. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this Sephora VIB So Try On haul. I'm super happy with all of the makeup products that I purchased through the sale. I didn't purchase any more, and I don't plan on purchasing any more. I already placed a 3rd and final order, and I'm good. I'm good until the next sale, and we'll see what else launches until then. So thank you again for being here. I say that so many times, but I really do mean it. Thank you. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly means the world to me. You have no idea. So with that being said, I would love it if you gave this video a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and you would definitely help me out in the algorithm of hopefully bringing some new and fresh eyes to my channel. And if you haven't done so already, I would love it if you joined my small YouTube family by clicking the subscribe button. I would love to have you. Now I'm going to go ahead and start editing this video so I can get it up for you all. So yeah, I will see you on the next video. Bye.